What's going on, everybody? Doug Price here from the Agave Social Club podcast. Before we get into this video, do me a favor, hit the subscribe and turn on notifications. It helps me and helps other people find these videos and watch these videos. So if you see value in the show, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. The newest episode of the Agave Social Club podcast is out, and I brought back Jake Lustig. Jake is amazing. The last time I had Jake on, we were going through the ArteNOM brand. I decided to have him back. He's got a great relationship with Enrique Fonseca and NOM1146, which is Tequila distillery. So we went through a handful of the brands that are coming out of that distillery. There are other brands coming out of that distillery made by some other amazing tequila makers, but we really focused this one on Jake and Enrique Fonseca. Enrique Fonseca is a fourth generation agave farmer. This guy is a cultivator. He's got one of, if not the largest collection of agave fields. This is a time where finding agave is very, very hard, and finding mature, good quality agave is even harder. And Enrique has a ton of different fields that he can pick from for his tequilas. We talk a little bit about their friendship, how Jake got to know Enrique, what drew Jake to this distillery. This distillery was bought by Enrique in the 90s that used to be owned by Bacardi. This is not a boutique distillery. This is a large distillery. They've got autoclaves. They've got other stills, but they do have a column still. Instead of Enrique getting rid of these things, he understood and learned about them to tweak them so where he could get a great quality tequila. So we talk about all of that. Really, really great stuff. This is the longest episode I've ever done. I almost broke it up into 2 episodes. I thought, no, it goes fast. There's a lot of great information there. So I want you to check it out. Jake is always a great guest. He's been in the industry for 20, 25 years and really knows a lot about mezcal and tequila. But we start with Cimarron. Cimarron is a great budget-friendly, well-made tequila. We kind of walk through that, what the difference he's doing with that than some of the other tequilas coming out of there. And then we move to Pura Sangre. This is a brand that I hope we're going to see more in the United States this year. Even Jake said it on the show that for 2022, it's one of their focuses to build this brand up more in the United States. Highly respected in Mexico and really, really good quality tequila. From there, we get to ArteNOM 1146. ArteNOM 1146 is a very, very special tequila. Look at this color. Look at how beautiful this is. There are no additives here. Nothing's being manipulated with this tequila. This is 100% additive free. So we talk through ArteNOM 1146 and what makes it so special. This añejo is absolutely delicious. If you're a whiskey lover, if you're a tequila lover, there's so much flavor here. We talk about all of that and how they're making this ArteNOM 1146. The entire ArteNOM brand is just exquisite. I really want to encourage you to listen to the previous episode of Jake last year where we went through ArteNOM, but each expression is being made by a different master distiller, and it's really showcasing the art and the talent of each master distiller. And then from there, we go to Fuenteseca. Fuenteseca has all these reserve tequila. A long time ago, Enrique had so much tequila in barrels, he didn't know what to do with it. So he and Jake got together and they started figuring out, okay, how can we start bottling some of this tequila? So this tequila has been in barrels for a long, long time. But we start with the Cosechas. Cosecha 2013 and Cosecha 2018. This is Cosecha 2018. I do have a couple bottles of the 2013. These are getting harder and harder to find. And what's going on with the Cosechas 2013 and 2018? These were from a field of agaves that were just the prime maturity, the bricks level, super, super high. Jake talks about how Enrique just pushed these so high, and he didn't want to put these in a extra aged tequila, and so they wanted to create some beautiful blancos. So we talk about what's going on with the 2013, 2018. They're from different regions. We can really talk about the climate, the terroir, the region, and where these agaves are coming from. Jake does tell us that there is another cosecha coming out at some point soon, so that's going to be exciting to see what that cosecha is going to be like. And then we get to the reserves. We start with a 7-year extra añejo. For extra añejo, it needs to be 3 years, at least 3 years, and it can go to anything. Most are going to live in that 3, 3.5, maybe up to 5, but we started with a 7-year extra añejo. We went all the way up to a 21-year extra añejo. And all of them are different. How he's barreling them, the climate in which these are aging in, the barrels, the types of barrels, how much is column still, how much is copper pot still. I mean, there's a lot of trial and error here to get these expressions. So I want to encourage you to listen to this entire episode. I know it's long. You may have to break it up into 2 drives or 3 drives. Jake does a really great job interviewing himself. He'll say something in response to one of my questions, and then he'll have a follow-up to say, well, you might be asking this, which I went, yeah, that's a really great question. So Jake does a really great job on this. I really hope you check out this episode as we walk through these brands and really make sure that you are looking for any tequila coming out of NOM1146. You'll find it on the bottle. It'll say NOM1146. Don Fulano's coming out of there. Lapis is coming out of there. You've got Tears of Llorona coming out of there. These are all in addition to the ones that Enrique is making. 345, Tres Cuatro Cinco. These are all really, really great artisanal tequilas for you to check out. You can follow me on Instagram at Agave Social Club. I'm Doug Price. Thanks for watching.